humic acid next. Can you talk to us about what is humic acid? What are the benefits? Reasoning why it was added into Stash Blend and all that stuff.
I mean, humic acid has had a big following for a long time, right? And I think there's some serious synergies when you add humics in with seaweeds and with our polyamino, and we've done other types of work and released other products with that same sort of synergy. And humic acid is that, if you look at its age, it was usually produced in the Carboniferous era, millions and millions of years ago. Had we left it in the ground, it would have eventually turned into coal, but it hadn't gotten there yet. And, it was produced in a time period in our Earth where the carbon content, the carbon dioxide content was exceptionally high. So you have a lot of carbon and you've got a lot of really great complex carbon sources that are part of humic acid. So you mine the human, right? And then you're going to take the soluble low molecular fraction off that. That's fulvic acid. That will come off in the process. And then what's left is that higher molecular weight organic or carbon-containing compounds. And a lot of times you'll hear this again, you're using potassium hydroxide to create soluble compounds from that mass, right? And the humic acid we use is actually mined down in Florida. It's produced here in the U.S. It's a really clean, really beautiful product. But the thing I like about humic acids is, again, it's a very complex, high molecular weight source of organic carbon, which is really great for biology because the more complex you get in your organic matter, the more difficult it is for the biology that we don't want to feed to use it, right? The harmful pathogenic biology that is. So we've got a great food source there, very complex, but we've also got a lot of interesting secondary metabolite compounds that come in with that humic acid soup. And I think it's hard for people to put their fingers on exactly what those compounds are if you run it through like high pressure liquid chromatography and or mass spectrometry, right? You can start to kind of pick apart, exactly what's in there, what's not. Some of them are kind of unidentifiable, some of them are. But what happens and what usually happens is that good food source of bacteria and biology, but also there's some nice secondary metabolites that, it sounds wild to say this, but have survived for millions of years, chemically intact, and have a response on plant growth as well.
This clip is brought to you by Stash Blend. Use coupon code THESTASH for a discount on your order.